So this war for us has become a little bit of a must-win. We've put so much infrastructure and so much production into getting it done. Yeah, we really want this one to work well for us. Building up the gold, and we're now almost at apprenticeship as well. That's boosted. 3 turns away from men-at-arms. It's all very good because Mayans have just started producing swordsmen, so we know that their vampire is going to be a little bit stronger than before. I did manage to get their religion off their city though, which is just a lovely thing. So fingers crossed, we can hold that off. We can take the Crusade, we can take the men-at-arms, we can get this working well. Bologna's troops are, of everything, the least important to us. We're going to let those ones sort of fall first because they're going to disappear in 11 turns, but they actually have produced a couple of catapults. That would be really handy for us if we could get our little grubby mitts on those. So you never know. You never know. But we've got 3 turns until the war, which is good because that's kind of times in nicely for when apprenticeship is going to get finished. So, you know, that's really good. It's unfortunate that everyone doesn't like us at the moment. That is the only problem. We don't have any grievances with anybody. That's the thing to take away. So if we do get rid of the Mayans, hopefully the world will forgive us in time. You know, once they respect Scottish independence, really, we don't care what the rest of the world thinks. Also, just about got this library finished as well, which will give me 2 more great scientist points per turn because of Bologna. So that's awesome. Found Nazca over in this direction. Again, these would be brilliant city-states to claim if we could. If we could. They want a engineering boost. Vatican wants to be converted. What's the engineering boost again? I can never remember. It's build ancient walls. Oh lordy, we can do that easily. I was going to build a swordsman, but actually let's get the ancient wall set up first. That's not a bad move. France, and more importantly, Magnificence France, which is brilliant because I've got some luxuries for you. That's awesome. Okay, she doesn't really have much to trade back to me, unfortunately, but that was a little bit of extra gold. Pretty much any extra gold that we can get right now is a wonderful thing. In fact, look at all this iron. Yes. Okay, she's going to basically bankroll us for a little bit, which is awesome. And here's the golden era as well. So hopefully we should be able to hold cities that we take a lot easier. Mayans are in a golden age as well, so that's no good. But what am I going to use my faith on? Oh, I'm just trying to work out. Do I want to spread my religion and keep the Crusade going better? I think actually we do need to go for Exodus. Now, the others are good options here. Really good options. And I like the idea of getting builders going and settlers going. But it's more important that I keep Crusade on the Mayans here, because if I don't, I'm going to regret it pretty quickly. I'm pretty sure their religion hasn't appeared anywhere else, but you can never be too safe. We now also have apprenticeship, so men-at-arms is 150 gold. 1, 2. Perfect. That's awesome. And I'm just going to treat with the Fire Branch clan to get the Congo's unique swordsman. It's 38 power, but it also has extra strength against ranged attacks and can move through forest really quickly, so it's awesome. So I don't know where the Mayans are going with that settler, but they are heading straight to the north, so we may have to worry about that in a little bit. I guess they're settling for me, so it's not the worst thing in the world. Can we get melee attack stronger? That would be very handy for us. And can we get Faith city-states? Trade routes. Come on, Melly. Come on, Melly. Give it +5. There we go. That could not have been better timed. Now we have 54 strength men-at-arms. Oh, yes. Okay, yeah, the time has come again. We've got the ability now to get this war done properly. We're going to lose a grand total of 1 gold per turn, which is a little bit unfortunate, but that's absolutely fine. And we're going to move my men-at-arms immediately into Mayan land so that we can get the Crusade bonus. Perfect, look at that. Bam, that almost entirely destroys the heavy chariot in 1 hit. So they've managed to get walls up, which is good. Thing is that my men-at-arms haven't even been upgraded. That's the crazy thing. We are very much in a way here. Religious emergency? Yeah, you know what? Actually, if that goes through, that'll be awesome. Yes, it did go through. There is a glitch with religious emergencies where if I win it, every time I take a city from that point, I'll get a nice religious boost. It's a glitch that still has not got fixed, and I don't mind that at all. Here's an extra envoy, by the way. Vatican, do you want to join in on this little fight? I think you do. Yay. Oh, they've actually got quite the army. 260 to get it all in, but this should split their attention. They do have 656 military. It's a lot. It's an awful lot. So I can't take it for granted. I do have to just sort of keep myself sensible here. The vampire is genuinely quite tough. We do have to keep an eye on that vampire. Make sure that it doesn't sneak up and get us at some point. Ideally, though, I want to be fighting in their land. If I can make sure that all fights I do are given Crusade bonus. Like, that would be awesome. I really, really want to take that advantage for as long as I can. Let's just get the spearmen to attack into the heavy chariot. That's where it attacks and fights best. Get the men-at-arms round. Perfect. So we're just starting to flank this city. If I can get this city flanked and sieged, that's all for the best. So they're attacking my spearmen quite heavily here. The Hulche, oh, that's so powerful. We want to keep an eye on that one. But engineering, engineering is really, really handy actually. That gives us the ability to build catapults. And catapults are a lot of fun. A lot of fun. So they're going to fight back on me. I kind of left a warrior there to absorb as much of the impact as I could. And unfortunately, well, it worked, but the vampire got the kill. So that's not ideal. Never mind. This is okay though. We are doing good so far because now I can get the battering ram in. And the battering ram is the core component of this attack because now I can get my attack in, dismantle the walls like that. Dismantle, I should say. That's looking good. And yeah, so far so good. This film, you just hold out for a second. That would be great. So I managed to get their vampire to retreat, which is awesome. They keep getting rid of my religion. Oh, for goodness sake. Stop it. Stop it now. They have more units in that area. I'm going to be displeased with them. Oh, I've already managed to rack up -3 war weariness. That's a lot of war weariness. Ouch. Never mind. We did get machinery boosted though, which is handy, so we can get crossbows very soon. Crossbows are going to be very, very important for me. I would love to be able to just knock some sense into their units. Oh, the Mayans have men-at-arms as well. Of course they do. That's why their cities have suddenly got a lot stronger. Oh dear. Throwing ranged attacks at me. Oh, and it's annoying. They keep breaking the siege, which is very frustrating. That men-at-arms around the back of the city has done wonders for them at stopping them from being sieged, because I'd almost got this city totally surrounded and killed, but alas, not to be. Battle Cry actually is going to be a really handy upgrade for me. Let's do that. I got Battle Cry and Tortoise on this one. Lovely. Oh, they're still spreading Eastern Orthodoxy back to their capital. That is frustrating. And, oh, I just lost the warrior. So that unit is now gone for now. Let's bring you to there, you to there, you to attack. Still got good set of archers around, which is fine. So I'm doing some damage back. It's just tough. Right now, it's tough to keep my advantage. But I really want to be building industrial zones. That would be an amazing thing to do. Get myself some more engineering points, but this war is all engrossing and I really need to win this war. Men-at-arms. I can start building that in a turn or two. Yeah, let's get the warrior involved. That'll be nice. So we've got Agogi, urban planning, conscription, diplomatic league. Both of these, or all of these things are pretty good for me right now. Vatican, I'd love it if you had better troops to throw. I'll be honest, 645 for Bologna, 340. To be fair, I couldn't afford it even if they did have better troops, so I don't know what I'm asking for really. Oh, their swordsman just one-hit my archer. My archer was on full health. Oh, don't leave that. Don't leave that alone. That was a bad move. Oh, I don't trust that settler going off by himself. City taken, though. That is the first city taken. Mathematics and construction boosted. And it's loyal. Unbelievably, somehow, it is loyal. So they're going to set their units up to try and fight me back. Luckily, there are enough forests here for me to rush the ancient walls of this city together, so that's good. And there is machinery, so I can now get crossbows, which I think I'm going to do immediately. That crossbow is going to be very helpful at just holding that line for me. Just realised, oh, Kemmons have got 122 science all of a sudden. That's pretty nuts. Fair play to you. You know how to do this game. That's insane. Walls are up in my captured cities. I can start fighting back now, which is good. It should just give them something to focus on. Look at all this infrastructure. It's nice. I don't know why they built an entertainment complex in this city so quickly, but they did. I guess, like, fine, sure. It helps move my amenities. Oh, hello. That was just a fully fixed unit, and they surrounded it and attacked it and killed it almost immediately. Okay. Back you get. That's not pleasant. Theology, temples give me a bunch more faith, but more importantly, they massively help me to get myself temples, which are just science. I mean, science is awesome. I think it's 4 science per temple. Yeah, that's going to be a massive bonus for me, so we need to focus on getting that as quickly as we can. God, this crossbow is tough. When it fires from a city, it's got 62 strength. That's what we're looking at. That's what we need to see. And oh, look. Looks like the Mayans are going to try and settle here. Unfortunately for you, I settled first. We've actually held okay, and we're now defending this city reasonably well. They're moving their archers in range of my city walls. That's really handy. We don't mind that at all. The infrastructure's being fixed now, which is good as well. So this is okay. We can do this now. The main thing is just getting rid of their religion. If we can do that, I think we're going to be on a much better footing. They're attacking. This men-at-arms is standing strong for now, but it might not be able to take too much more, to be fair. It's looking a bit weak. Luckily for me, as I said before, all of my units are in a nice place where this crossbow can now shoot with its super attack going. That's good. I can move this unit in, but that needs to be upgraded first. I think that's going to be the best use of gold. Continue to resist. Step forward. We're giving them a lot of different targets to think about, and I'm now starting to approach from the other side as well. Okay, that vampire is beginning to get a little bit tough. It's a little bit tough. Move my unit in, go and see. I really need to spread my religion to this city, and I should be able to do that next turn, hopefully. They're still attacking me, The vampire is chasing me. That's no fun. That's no fun at all, but okay, they did go after this men-at-arms. I'm just trying to create a way that my units can come by. Oh, military aid request. I mean, fine. If you want to vote for that, you can. If the world wants to vote, you know, to try and help each other, I get that, but it's just like, don't bother. Don't bother for now. It's absolutely fine. We are fine with this. Vampire is still being killed. Actually, I might be able to knock it back, but there's no point because it'll just recover almost instantaneously. You cross the river there. We need to get this missionary in. That's the most important thing. No, they know what they're doing. They're blocking me off from this angle now as well. There's a missionary. Okay, so if we can kill that missionary, that would help to spread my religion as well. There's options. There's always options. Okay, we've sort of reached another stalemate. I'm wondering if another round of peace would be a good option for us. They will say, oh, they want to give me peace very badly, so we could ask for quite a lot of stuff, actually. If we wanted to, no, they're not going to give me any of the stuff, but I could take the relic. That would give me faith. It gives me a chance to spread my religion again, and then we go again. I think it's weird. We're having to sort of go peace, war, peace, war, peace, war. But actually now I've got 5 charged missionaries. This is the best thing for me because I can just start shoving my faith into their cities and we can just eliminate it for good. But that's fine. It gives me time to put infrastructure in. I've got a crossbow being made. I've got 2 temples. We can just make sure that my troops are ready to go. I've almost got the trebuchet upgrade, which is an amazing upgrade, so we'll do that. The Mayans will give me 20 gold per turn for their relic back, which is quite amusing. How much gold per turn do they get? 36. I might just wait a couple turns and then ask for it in one big lump sum, but this is the opportunity to build a little bit more infrastructure into my nation. God, this war has been brutal so far. No, I'm not giving you iron. I know your play. They want iron to use it against me. There you go. There you go. All the gold. And then all the gold as well. I'm giving the relic back. But don't worry. I'll be taking that soon. Soon. Where's it living? Is it in the capital? Yes. The skull is in the capital. It represents my want to go and get it, you know? It's good. It's good to have a target. There's 2 men-at-arms that I can pick up from these clans, actually, which is a pretty cool thing. So those will give me more abilities for units. I've got this unit here, which is looking pretty decent. My builder is helping to just produce a decent city out of this one. I'm just at the moment, I'm getting my production up a little bit. I've got all the infrastructure coming in from the temples. 1, 2, 3 on the way. That'll boost my science up by 12. It should start pushing me towards about 50. But really, we just need to be done with this war now. That is the main objective for us. We have to just solidify this victory, get it done. Yeah, it's just, it has to happen. It has to happen. Look, this missionary is being really, really annoying right now, but I'm managing to sort of sneak my religion around. They're not going to be able to recover from this. There we go. I'm flooding them. I'm going all in. All of my faith is on this now. I have so much more religion than them now. This is good. This is good. You can see the Scottish border is here. I think with Vatican, Bologna and Nazca all on side, I think we should be able to fortify Scotland and create a Scottish utopia. That's what we've been aiming for. Oh, I'm never going to have to leave. Never leave again. We're just going to sit here in my nation, just being happy. Here are the trebuchets, by the way. So this gives me a much better outlet for my siege weaponry. So siege taxes has been boosted, but that should start breaking down this wall quickly. 2 turns. 2 turns. You gotta wait. You gotta wait for this war. World Congress time, and this time I'd quite like city centre buildings, and I'd love it if we could condemn Buddhism. We'll see if that works. There's a lot of Buddhism going around at the moment, Catholicism, and 100% encampment districts. That's a weird one. Fine, okay, that's okay. Mar would be useful. Candy would be useful. Let's put Candy in because I'm still discovering a lot of the map. So we'll have a look at this one. The more city-state friends we get, the better. Actually, we've got a lot of city-states up to the north that are beginning to follow us as well. There's a lot of religious conversion wanted. Where is this one? It's all the faith city-states. Stirrups is a boost. Really? Was that feudalism? I think that's feudalism, isn't it, to get that one? Yes, it is. Okay, well, we should do that automatically. Today, I think I'm going to go for Audience Chamber in the hope that I can get some good amenities going in my cities. I think it should be good. We're not going to go for too much war after this, and I do have a lot of settling to do in Scotland, but we'll do that in our own time. That is fine. It's just about getting this war done. 21 techs versus 28, so we're not too far behind the pack. We're actually only one behind the Mayans, which is impressive given how disjointed this game has felt so far. But, I think this is it. This has got to be the time that we go for this. Think of when else we do it. So, yeah. Oh, the gold is so good though. Do we wait a turn or do I just go for it? What sort of gold choices have we got? Trebuchet's 800. Oh, that feels like an awful lot. I don't feel like that's for me. So what, we're going to get one more crossbow and then next turn we'll go for it. Alright, 59 strength in this city. It is a lot. It is a huge amount, but the Trebuchet is firing at 55 strength with Crusade. We should be okay. We've got to just get this to work. I think Scottish independence was always going to be tricky, you know? But we've got to just go for it. And we've got to fight for that dream. We've set our units up a little bit cleverly as well, so we can actually charge in and take out their defensive troops almost immediately. This men-at-arms can't be hit by that encampment, which is nice. We can get this Trebuchet to immediately sit on a wall, but hang on, if we just look at this, we'll get the men-at-arms there. You go to there with the siege engine. I'll get this Trebuchet to sit on this tile, this one to sit on this tile. So I've now got two in range of the city. And we'll start to bring my other units forward to get more of a hit. It's going to be a brutal war. I don't know if we're going to be able to break through. Being quite honest with you here, this may be a bit painful, but you've got to go for it, you know? You have to go for it. This is where dreams are made, people. Plus, Vatican just gave me an envoy, so, you know, we'll take the small wins while we can. So, they're attacking. Oh, what did the most damage there? That was a Holche city centre. It got attacked by something else as well. I think the other catapult. It can level up. Oh, goodness me, that is almost no damage against the city at all. That is frightening how little damage that is. Well, as I say, we knew this would be hard. We knew it would be hard. That's everything good you have to work for, you know? So we'll just pull in. We'll get the attacks sorted. And yeah, we just gotta commit now. So their vampire is leading the charge against the trebuchets, but that's okay. They're attacking the trebuchet instead of attacking my other more dangerous units. So we'll take that. That's okay. That is fine. In fact, actually, I can just sacrifice play in order to break the walls down ever so slightly on these attacks. That gives me opportunity to then attack once, twice, and then just throw in. We're going to throw down. That's the city on half health. I think we can punch through. As soon as the capital goes, that's the hardest bit. That is the point of most resistance. And after that, we'll just have to keep going. In fact, I'm just going to move my unit forward to siege it to stop it from healing. So that trebuchet has been killed, but this men-at-arms, oh, it survived on 4 health. That's a play. That is a play. That means that the city remains under siege. Okay, so that's awesome. This crossbow, I don't know why you just insisted on running forward there, but sure, we get a kill anyway. I guess that's good. 1 attack, followed by 2 attack. The city, or the capital, is now mine. And I can move my men-at-arms into the safety of that district and start to heal. We did it. We broke through, pushed the vampires back. It was painful, but we did it. Oh, for goodness sake, right, Buddhism keeps being spread to this city, and I'm, like, trying to kill it. This is not the time. Not the time. Here's our Ma. We find the Fountain of Youth, and because of that, we pick up a relic, because we have candy. Actually, that's going to be helpful. We'll start to pick up a few relics. Did we not pick up a relic from this city? Has that not got a skull in it? They moved the skull. I think they've moved the skull, haven't they? Oh, no, they sold it. I think they may have sold it to someone else. Okay, that's probably fair. So I just picked up 2 apostles in the hope that one of them would be a debater, and both are debaters, so that's awesome. We should be able to stop these Buddhist missionaries from hitting us too much. And actually we can get rid of copper. That will be pretty handy as well. Good. But for now, oh my goodness, this is frustrating. We are doing our best to fight these units back, but they keep chasing me and they're doing a lot of damage. But bam, that helps a lot. We can do, oh my goodness, 10 damage that did my trebuchet. It was so weak. Silent snipers have got grape shot and shrapnel, so they have a double promotion. It's looking pretty tasty. 1 attack, 2 attacks. First missionary destroyed. This, yeah, hopefully will be a quick one. In the meantime, though, I am hemorrhaging money. This is not a good thing at all. Nobody wants to trade with me at the moment, which is even worse. The world dislikes me. Actually, no, the Camens will buy my relic. Actually, that's not a bad thing. Right, that bankrolls me. In fact, actually, that's all their money. They could, in theory, give me more. Well, assuming they actually want to. They're probably not going to. Niter they won't do. Some horses. Okay, that's fine. Right, we'll take that. That actually is good. We need to save that money and basically get my economy fixed, because my economy is not looking too good at the moment. Actually, saying that, Knights of Solomon, here we go. We can get promoted to a sergeant. That lets me unlock the Temple of Solomon, a powerful replacement of the temple. It's a good building. Let me show you what it does. So it gives 25% extra production in this city towards land military units. It also generates gold equal to its faith adjacency bonus. It also has 2 relic slots. There we go. So it's not bad. It should help a little bit with the gold because I've got a few of them. Yeah. Okay. Good. Dark Age time.
It is the mark of an educated
Exciting.
mind.
Okay, this is not going to be very fun. My loyalty is going to be decimated. Let's spread my religion a little bit more. I think that works nicely. There are coursers here. Again, coursers are strong, but they're no stronger than the vampires that are being thrown at me, so we're sort of used to this by now. Okay, another missionary's left itself open, and Cobber has been converted. How's this for an apostle? That's a pretty decent apostle, but we can kill that one as well. Good. Now, I've stacked my crossbows up nicely here, actually. They're getting a lot of kills, just sort of as the enemy units keep throwing themselves at me one by one. It's not an effective strategy at all. I just need to pillage this campus as well, just for a little bit of a boost, but also to lower the walls of Chichen Itza, who are just being problematic for me at the moment. But at the moment I'm just waiting with my men-at-arms whilst my army sort of comes round to reinforce. This is the pillaging that I was talking about. Nice. I also am starting to put down some actual farms in the hope that we can get feudalism boosted. How we haven't got that so far, I don't know. They want peace again. Okay, we'll keep an eye on that one. If I can't do this properly... Oh, exciting. Kemmer and France are both going to war with me. Okay, well hopefully we'll get a good peace deal out of that one in a second. My city-states are acting as a pretty decent buffer between me and the enemy, so I'm not expecting too much in the way of like a proper reprisal here, but it's worth keeping an eye on. Actually, the biggest problem, again, is still the religious units. Like, please... can you stop? Like, I am just not enjoying this particular ride. Actually, so far, the AI is just moving their units one by one into attackable places, so this is not... it's not going too badly for me. And the trebuchet is having a decent little go at the walls. It's getting there. Slowly but surely, we are getting there. I think this is going to be a bruising fight, but we might just... be able to get away with it if we're lucky. I see a door. If I can pick up a sea door, that would be awesome. I think, you know what, the Kemens actually, they left, I think they declared that war in order to get out of their relic debt. Just realised what they've done. I had such a good trade deal with them that, oh man, that's rubbish. Anyway, their apostle's dead, which is good, and I actually think I'm just going to take the opportunity to kill their apostle there as well. Oh, I've just seen all these barbs. That's not good. I might have to bribe these ones to stay away. 350 gold to prevent this clan from attacking my cities. It's expensive, but it might be worth it. Oh, I don't know. Should I claim peace from the Mayans? Am I likely to be able to kill them right now? It is unlikely. I think I might just have to build my infrastructure up a little bit, but this is fine. I've kind of pinned them now into a tiny part of Scotland. Just settling up to the north is going to be more important for me soon. I really need to get my engineers going. I need to get my scientists going properly. Like, I'm really not doing badly. 22 tech versus 29. I'm just not exactly doing well either. Third last. Yeah, me and the Mayans have basically just been like, you know, crab bucketing ourselves. We're all stuck in this bucket, all trying to get out, and we're climbing on top of each other, and just because we're both flailing, we're both now stuck. It's like, oh no. But you have to watch this, actually. Look at this. 155 gold to hire a galley into Roxborough. I was like, okay, that might be good. But it's like, no. This is on a lake. It would be useless. It'd be terrible. That is a pike and shot, though. That would be cool. 500 gold. Nice. Ranger unit. Powerful, but not very handy. Feudal contract massively helps me to get my army going. Conscription is always good. Holy sites, wonderful. And +2 gold per turn for each trade route. Just helps me to stay just a touch more afloat than I have been recently. What was my NITA situation like? I didn't actually check this. Let's have a quick look. Some down there and some in Scotland. Okay, great. Not fantastic. So rushing muskets is not going to particularly help me unless I were to pick a load up somewhere else. I think, yeah, I think rushing industry now is probably going to be the best one for me. So let's do this. We'll go Celestial Navigation to get the harbours because I need to be able to fix those in a second. But apart from that, it's all good. Chichen Itza is now down to half health. Do I start to attack? I think it might be a little bit early. Thanks to the free settler, by the way. That's very kind of you. Thank you. Just borrowing a Theodore there. Nice. Quite handy that. Okay, that should give me access to at least one wonder if I just pick what it is. Forbidden City would be quite cool. How many charges has he got? The 2, and I think he gave like 300 per charge, was it? 215. Okay, so only 430 production towards a wonder. So even Kilwa would be difficult to pick up, but Kilwa would be an amazing pickup if I could get it. I'd already get extra science and double faith. So yeah, that's awesome. I think Kilwa has got to be it. It's got to be the one for me. And yeah, of course, it spreads my religion every time I use a charge. That's quite handy. Forgotten about that element. So because I have the government plaza building that gives me extra amenities and housing if I have a governor in a city, that's kind of what I'm focusing on right now. Oh, -5. That's the war weariness city there. Oof, that's not fun. Rome, I can actually still sell some stuff too, and they will give me luxuries. Oh, Rome, yes, that helps. That helps a lot. Do you want to buy some more stuff? Yeah, I'll take it. Any sale I can get right now is worth it. I believe spreading out and just putting my governors in all my cities is probably the best way for me to win this one right now. So Moksha, next up is you. The vampire may have retreated to the city, but unfortunately for them, not for me, just for them, their walls are down. Oh, we finally did it. That took so long to break through. So long to break through. I can't even say how long it took. Eons. Eons and eons. Oh, Kilwa just got pinched though. What a waste of a great engineer. But actually, that's not too bad because I've just effectively turned the engineer into giving myself a 3 university. So whilst it's not the result I wanted, it is a result I can probably live with. That's okay. Oh, I forget how long this little sort of facet of Scotland is. You have to sort of come all the way around it, and then sort of Arran is kind of in that little hole there. But yeah, my galley has just been trying to get involved this whole time, and it keeps finding more and more island. It's like, let me through, please. There we go, we can get round now. There we go, Chichen Itza taken. That is one more city to add to the pile. Somehow that's not loyal. How that isn't loyal, I don't know. Don't mind me, Fez, if I just pick you up as well. Good. That's another science city-state. My universities, if I do ever build them, which at this moment is looking 50-50, that'll be even better for them. Can we have peace, please? Please? Okay, good. Right, that's peace with the Kemmons. That's good. And can we have peace over here with France as well? Good. I thought you'd want peace. That's actually 2 loads of war weariness removed from me, so we might be able to actually make something of that. 14 gold per turn for my luxury. Do you want all my resources? Right now, I don't need them. Luxuries, nobody's going to give me any, but that is okay. Again, I'm really hoping the war weariness will recalculate itself and will start to disappear now. In fact, the Kemmons actually want to join in with my war. We can turn this into something positive. Actually, that would be pretty handy if we can keep them on side. Oh, that would be a result. That would be an outstanding result indeed. Now, this knight is just being annoying. Please, can you move out the way so I can move my units through? Thank you. Oh, we're starting to fix some districts now. We've got a campus almost fixed. We've got a holy site almost complete. My science, my faith, all of my infrastructure points are beginning to get resumed and recovered. Unfortunately, the north of Scotland has become absolutely infested with barbs, so we're going to have to build a little bit of an army and head in the other direction, but I'm just going to wait for a second for that one. Oh, both routes take me right past where that men-at-arms is. I'm done with this war. Can we be done with this war? Is that an okay thing? Is that an acceptable thing to ask? I feel like it is an acceptable thing to ask. Come on. In fact, I've actually sieged the city now. Right, come on. In we get. Let's just get this done. Yep, okay, the galley got lured by my men-at-arms. That's quite handy. It means it didn't attack my actual galley, which is the one sieging the city, which is therefore much more important. So that's pretty useful for me. We'll pillage, plunder. That's a big chunk of gold for me right there. And with one more trebuchet hit, I can now start to go 1, 2, come on. Oh, this city is so close. Next turn. Next turn, I believe we can do this. Sod it. Oh, I'm moving my crossbow in just to give it something else to attack, just to give me a chance, a small chance to do this. 1, 2, you can see, there we go, killing the apostles. That's just helping to spread my religion to the city-states, which is handy. We can evangelize ourselves with a lovely belief to get in stupas, +1 amenity. Yeah, come on, capital, get happy again. You know you want to. This is how we get the immunities back. Once the war weariness goes anyway. Oh, we did lose a unit. That's not good. That's not good. It's the not good song. But I'm really hoping this is going to be it. The good thing actually is because they all declared war on me, I got grievances against them because it was a surprise war. So this works really well actually. I can hopefully get the kill and nobody is going to really bat an eyelid. There we go. Scotland is mine. It only took a turn 144. Only a turn 144. That's disgraceful. Okay. Well, here we go. Right, I need about 50 turns now just to chill and to regather myself. Grievances against other players. Let's see how bad that would have been. 100 grievances. They'll forget about that in 15 turns. I hope. We'll see if that actually works. Oh look, on Mar, we can actually get a good trade route if it wasn't covered by barbs. I'm keeping my internal routes for now. This is a much better strategy for me. But there we go. Builders are now being produced everywhere. This is a beautiful time of recovery and love and science and faith and all the things that make Scottish enlightenment. We will catch up. 25 techs, 30. We're only 5 behind the person in second. We can do this. This is fine. This is nothing. Oh, more luxuries. Ah, perfect. All my cities are now happy. They're all happy. Wonder how much time it's going to take for all the war weariness to go. It's all gone. It's already all gone. That's awesome. That is absolutely awesome. Okay, right, well, we'll keep an eye out for where we can put stupas. That'll help to push my amenities up even more. But yeah, so far, this is really, really good. Okay, I can feel this game turning around now. Nobody's really getting engineer points. If I start to put down some great engineers and some industrial zones and things like that, I feel like we can get back into this quick. Trade routes to me, please. That would be awesome. And I'd like if melee got stronger because I've got more melee units and I can use them to clear out. That's perfect. As things are recovering, I'm sending them north because I'm actually going to use my standing army now to try and fight back against the imperious barb hordes. Oh my lord! Oh my lord! Why are you sending so many apostles to me? What's going on? What's going on here? Are we compensating for something? What's going to be happening is they'll be sending them to the city-states in the north, but like that is so many. I mean, I'm getting the kills, like it's not a problem, it's just like blimey. Oh, this settler has found itself very trapped. Where was the fairy fountain? Oh, there it is, up there by the Fountain of Youth. I was thinking actually, in terms of where to settle, I really need to make sure that I'm getting a few extra luxuries. So I'm going to go to this island on the... Oh no, there's a cliff there. Oh, that's frustrating. I thought I just about managed to wrangle my way through there. This is where I'm headed. I want the amber, I want the whales. Both of those things are very, very handy for me. I'm also, now I've got friends again, I'm starting to be able to trade again, which is just a lovely thing. My science is already catapulted up to a turn 100. Now that we are not at war all the time, funny thing, we're doing much better. Who'd have thought, eh? Who'd have thought? Now that everything's on fire, turns out things can grow again. Oh, that university was worth 8 science per turn. Oh, yes. Thank you so much. That'll be lovely. Korea is disappointed that I ignore science. I have 5 less science than you, Korea. 5. That is not a lot, okay? Blimey, the cheek. The cheek. I'm just going to swap that tile in briefly because there is an opportunity now for me to build the mausoleum. If I think about this correctly, I wanted to put it down on this tile actually, so you know what, yeah, let's just do one more turn of the university and then we'll do that in a second. I reckon we can boost that through. Right, here we go. We're going to go chop and we're going to go chop. That means that I can now hopefully put the mausoleum down here. 17 turns. That's not going to take too long actually. Good. We fix all the sort of other pieces. I've got a double chop over there that I can work on. I think we should be able to race the mausoleum through. Fingers crossed. I've got my first industrial zone now being built. That'll be good because I'm not a million miles away from mass production and industrialization now, so that won't take too long. Oh, the barbarians have bought a bombard. I feel like that's a bit much. Okay, 450 to bribe them. You know what? I feel like bribing the barbs always annoys me, but I'm going to. Get out. Thank you so much. I don't want to be seen to be encouraging them, but unfortunately that seems to be what is happening here. Get the campus there, nice +5. Been meaning to set that up for some time now. Square rigging is now done. Military tactics up next. We're fighting the barbs back, which is good. I'm moving my units forward now, which is good as well. This bent tree clan, I really need to get rid of that, but I've been quite slow on the old uptake. Let's get myself another stupa. Yep, my cities are begrudgingly becoming happy. They are resisting heavily. They do not want to be happy. Happiness is the last thing that they want, but oh boy, I will make them happy. It's the last thing they want. It'll happen. Now who's this? Coupe, 156 culture. Honor to meet you, friend. And Giant's Causeway, which gives me the Philosopher's Stone. Amazing. I'm going to just declare friendship. Nah, they didn't want it. Strange. Sometimes they do. Let's just give him open borders immediately. They're at -4. They're supportive of you as you weather a dark age. Okay, if I just bribe them then. Hang on, they've got double luxury I haven't got. That's good. Let's bribe them by giving this deal, which they will, consider to be much more beneficial to them, even though I've now got 6 ecstatic cities. So really, that was utterly to my benefit. There we go. That's good. Do you want some horses? Coupe's got horses. That's fine. Oh my lord, how many barbs are here? There's bombards. This is actually almost a harder army than the one the Mayans sent against me. Almost. Not quite, but almost. There is... Oh, hello. That is a barb settler. Okay, we can go and steal this. There should be a bunch of settlers actually lurking around if we look for them, I'm pretty sure. I saw quite a few being killed in the fight that we were having, so we'll keep an eye out for them. Filippo, he's pretty cool. 2,000 faith. I should generate that in 10 turns, but I'm just about to pick up my first set of engineers as well. So there gives I get the boost for having a really good industrial zone, so that's wonderful. So that'll give me 3 points per turn because this city actually is super happy. So that's awesome. We're already getting 3 points per turn. That already puts me almost into the lead. That's the crazy thing. Let's get the workshop running. I have mass production boosted and then industrial... yeah, I should have the workshops done by that point. I'm really hoping that I will. And I can start making friends. Look, I have actual friends. Amazing. Do you want an economic alliance? I feel like you'll have a good economic alliance. Nope. What about a research? Sometimes they like certain alliances better than others. Military? Nope. What have we not tried? Religious? Nope. And cultural. Yay, cultural alliance is the one they want. Okay, we'll take that. Fine. I think this might complete the mausoleum. There we go. So this is a nice coastal city. So the actual yields of the science, the faith, the culture, that'll work really, really well. I'll get it all into my yield box. I keep it under my bed, right next to the giant crabs that'll be happy. But my engineer's giving me 2 charges. That is the sort of thing that will make me very happy in the long run. So we'll keep an eye on that one. In the meantime, there are still hundreds and hundreds of apostles arriving every turn. Why? Where they're coming from? Why are they coming? No one's sure, but there they are. Divine right. Finally, we can get actually a decent government. Okay, so we're going to lose... I didn't get Classical Republic. That's really, really annoying, but I needed to just focus on the war. It was way more important that we did that. Establish governors with at least 2 promotions without an amenity. No, that's too many promotions. We don't have that many. Let's get retainers in. I can put my units into my cities to make everything just a little bit happier. Scripture, serfdom, these things are good. I quite like all of that. I'm just wondering what the next thing is. Campus or urban planning? No, settlers. I'm actually building settlers pretty much everywhere at the moment, and I would like to get 2 envoys for the price of 1 because I'm starting to do that quite nicely. Oh, the barbs are frustrating me, but we're now pushing into the frozen north of Scotland where it looks most barren. That's where we're going to have the most luck. So looking ahead, you can see Noble Knight, the next Knights of Solomon ability, gives me 5% fife and 5% and gold per military policy card in my government. So going for like monarchy long term is a really, really good thing. I think it also gives me a military policy slot, so that's good. And gain, so basically it just gives you more faith and gold the more military you are. I quite like it. It's a fun old secret society, this one. It's very different to how they normally play. 1 more industrial zone complete, and again it's in a city with 5 amenities, so we should be producing a lot of these things now. A lot. Don't mind me whilst I just casually chop all of the cattle down in Perth, trying to get to 10 pop as quickly as I can in my capital to get the industrial zone sorted. It would be a perfect addition. I'm getting all kinds of industrial zones now built across my empire. It's lovely. In fact, actually my aqueduct will go there, and then the industrial zone will go there. Cool, perfect. These Scottish islands are proving very tough to settle and colonize, but as I said, I should be able to get Wales up in that area pretty soon. Looking forward to getting that into my empire, and I'm still flogging everything that I'm digging up from the ground. All of the favour I've got, it's all being sold. So far, so good. Starting to really kick settlers out now as well. This tiny city down here, Cobber, it's got no population, but still 23 production, and it had tons of forest that I was just chopping out. Managed to rush about 3 settlers through. Nice. Some more sheep have been culled. There you go, there's Perth. 10 population. Here we go, time for the industrial zone. Actually, I'm thinking I put an aqueduct there, but I don't need the aqueduct in my capital if this is looking so good. That's just 11 turns. The production in my capital really did disappear. I have been focused on many other things. This workshop is finished though. That is nice. So, with as much population in, again, we're just making settlers everywhere. I have so much land in the north of Scotland to go and settle. It's looking magnificent. We can spread my religion around further, however. What am I going to do? Cross-cultural dialogue. This would give me 1 science for every 4 followers of this religion. That would help to really push the science up a little further. I could spread my science around by spreading my religion. Actually, someone's taken that one already. +1 science for each city. So I've got 9 cities, all +1 science for every 4 followers. What do you reckon I've got more of? 5 followers there, 7 followers. I've easily got more followers. Okay, so that could be quite handy. Gold, science, culture. I think we just go all in. We just go all in and we go science for every 4 followers. There we go, 155 science. We are catching up now. 29 text versus 35. I say that. By catching up, I of course do mean I am falling behind. My first little city on a Scottish island. Edinburgh, apparently. Pretty sure that's not where Edinburgh is, but never mind. Gonna settle right on top of this tobacco because it's also right next to the Matterhorn. That's a nice new city for me. And there's a snow tile that, again, I've got to keep an eye out for these because I would like to put the Amazon Scott Centre down on one of them, but there are a few other snow tiles around. So I think for now, seeing as is it on a river? Does it count as being on a river? No, it doesn't. Oh, I was going to stick a holy site directly on it. I'm not. I'm going to stick it here instead. Oh, got to keep an eye on that. Australia. I think we found our tech leader. Okay, they're 39 techs versus 29. Yeah, they are significantly ahead of the pack. But more importantly, do they have any luxuries for me? Yes, they do. Cotton and wine. Oh, he's a soft drunk boy. We like it. Okay, do you want my stuff? He wants my stuff as well. I like you, Australia. I like you already. -10 relationship, apparently. So don't think we're going to get away with that. No, we're going to have to see if we can just tempt him into a pleasant relationship. Let's give him 200 gold as a gift. There we go. I think we'll make friends with him now. He will begrudgingly accept me because I met him, I took his wine, and I gave him gold and called him soft. But soft in a good way, you know? like in a sort of squeaky way. Oh, that island. Oh, did you see that Barb Island? That's absolutely brutal. It's got 2 line inventory on it now. Oh, dear. I'm just like desperately shooting it, but no avail. No avail whatsoever. We have, however, just finished a workshop, the second workshop, which is boosted industrialization. So there we go. Let's get our factories sorted now. Oh, how much coal did I get? 1 source of coal. Really? Is that it? Is that seriously it? Come on, you've got to give me more. Oh, there's some on that little island there. Okay, Chichenitza can actually reach that. That's good. And there's some up. Oh, there's a lot up in the north of Scotland. Okay, good. Good. We like that. We like that a lot. Friends with Australia. I'd love an economic alliance with you. Nope, they don't want an economic alliance at all. They do want a research alliance. Cool. Perfect. Everybody wants something. Oh, even the Kemans want an alliance now. I'm going to actually go for a religious alliance with them, just in case anybody else attacks me. I've got such an advantage against their religious units right now. I don't need to worry about them particularly. And finally, a very special shout out goes to Scott Stratton, Major King Kong, Matthew Wilkinson, Salty Tech, Glorious Petra, Davalex, Dayboy91, Skeptical Bear, Paul Coffey, Krager Brown Trail Mix, Alex Noob, Cinnamon Beard, Portland, Petra Ryan, Matthew Hatch, Nim, Emir EC, Henry, Rom88, Radiatorre, and Private Selection Genoa Salami for all of your support. Thanks everybody!